Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening.
Messenger.
Messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
How many? How many?
Seen them. I seen them.
How many? Let's put it on 9 Wives. The beautiful Brianna Taylor. I said Brianna Taylor. Brianna Michelle. All right, let's listen to what Adrien Broner had to say. I broke this news earlier. Let's listen.
Because in this boxing shit, what's going on right now is this. And I shouldn't even be saying this on air, but fuck it. A lot of these fighters, they getting paid less money. They giving these fighters less money to take all of these tough fights, bro. When I come on TV, they know they gotta pay me. They know they gotta pay. So I take a lot of the budget up. But a lot of these fighters, man, that's why a lot of these fights is going on pay-per-view. You see a lot of these fights going on pay-per-view? Because they guaranteeing somebody $1 million, and then they hoping that they pay-per-view buys do all the numbers. When right now ain't nobody buying that shit. That's why fighters is losing. And that's why they losing a lot of fighters to the zone. No. I can't even really say too much because I'm gonna be getting calls from Al Haymon and all of them in a minute. But I know what I'm talking about. I'm a businessman, and they know that. And when it come to me fighting, they gotta come correct. They got to.
I don't get the correlation. So a lot of people are losing, getting paid. I don't understand. Like, I'm slow. So what?
What I'm saying is this: they'll get a good fighter. He good, but he never made this type of money before.
Got it.
They'll give him $1 million.
Got it.
And then hope his pay-per-view buys do a big number.
Got it. Let's do like what, 8 million?
Whatever, big numbers. But it don't happen. So they lose money. And they getting paid less. When I can go somewhere and get a guaranteed 5 to 10 million.
So if they're giving $1 million and they lose money, the next fight they get paid less?
Hell no. They're supposed to, but a lot of these guys be getting dick like that. They trying to do my brother like that right now. I ain't gonna say I know, but they trying to do him like that right now. His last fight he got $1 million, and this fight he trying to give him 700. Like, man, stop it. First of all, he supposed to get a bonus of 700, and he supposed to get a 1.2 from the guy he about to fight. But I ain't.
We talking about the guy.
Barbershop conversation. So you guys just heard Adrien Broner, and shout out to Queen's Flip on the interview. Feel free to go to Queen's Flip. It's an hour and 24-minute interview. So go to Queen's Flip on YouTube. And there you have it, man. And for those that been calling me a hater, I'm hating on Al. Well, Al was hating on his fighters. He's not overpaying them anymore. And quite honestly, he wasn't really overpaying the fighters. He was just eliminating the surcharge. And so they're so what I'm saying is this. You can believe what you want to believe. You can believe in hope. I'm only telling y'all the truth, man. And I just have the courage to say it before the apple drops on New Year's Day. You know what I mean? I tell you long before New Year's Eve what the hell is going on. But y'all want to sit and wait for the apple. And I'm giving you guys the heads up. Hopefully, I've inspired a lot of fighters to wake up, especially on the PBC side, because it's going to be a long line to get in that top rank office. It's going to be an extra long line to get in that Eddie Hearn office, and so on and so forth, because you're going to have to get fights. And as you can see, Fox, who put out a 13 fight schedule just 3 years ago. Remember 2019? They put out a 13 fight schedule in 2019. And now it's no fight schedule. Now they can announce Earl Spence, because now that the money's gone and they done put their interests up, now they can go move on to the next fight. And they're going to keep on doing it one fight at a time, one fight at a time. Like I said, when you do business with them people, they're going to make sure you fail. They're going to put you in a position where you have to sell. I like that. They're going to put you in position where you fail, then put you in a position and simultaneously put you in a position where you have to sell it to them. And you become the employee, kind of like Nick Cannon, I just think it's time that we wake up. And I don't know what it's going to take, because our religion and our politics teaches us to have blind faith. Have faith in your pastor. Have faith in Louis Farrakhan. It doesn't matter that you're paying for them to live in the biggest house in the city. Farrakhan has mansions in 2 cities? And people brag about that. How the hell do you brag about your religious leader in a mansion and you living in a single with 2 kids? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't he resemble Jesus Christ? I've never seen Jesus Christ have a mansion. It's funny how religious leaders can have heaven on earth, but tell you you're going to have heaven in paradise or heaven in heaven. That's what they teach you, man. They teach you they can't do no wrong. And for order for you to do right, you gotta live vicariously through them. And the only way to get to paradise or heaven is listening to them. It's sad, man. It's sad. And politics tells you to vote with no expectations. It tells you to vote and hope. To vote, then hope. Hey, I'm dropping a hell of some dope shirts, man. Hope, then vote. That's the Democratic Party. Go look at your city. Go look at your Democratic cities. Chicago, New York, Los Angeles. Los Angeles, the police department said, don't come. We can't guarantee your public safety. Can you believe that? That means crime is out of control, whether it's real or whether it's fake. Your public servants said, I don't know, we can't guarantee your safety, so I wouldn't advise that you come. And knowing they got a Super Bowl here next month. How ridiculous is that statement? You know what I mean? Don't make much sense to me, but hey, what do I know? I'm just going to sell this parking. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Sell this, what it is. So if you guys are coming to LA, feel free to hit me up. I got parking literally right across the street from the Super Bowl. So feel free to hit me. I got about 15, 20 spaces. And I got whatever you need. I got hundreds of spaces within a mile of the stadium. So if you want to walk a mile, 15-minute walk, you're more than welcome to hit me up. I got you. So what I want to say is this, is that PBC is going under. PBC has already gone under, guys. Breaking news. PBC is already gone. It's over. All right. It's over. No one is investing in PBC. Fox isn't investing in PBC. Steven Espinoza is holding his ground because Al Haymon disrespected him and took all his talent to Fox. Y'all remember that? Steven Espinoza is laughing. I'm going to reach out to Steven. Maybe he'll give me an interview, man, but maybe he won't, because he knows where I'm going to go with where I want to go with the interview. And I'm uncertain if he'll feel comfortable going where I want to go, but he's an expert. He knows how to answer. He knows how to answer questions. You know what I mean? So anyways, it's all well and swell in my hood, but Adrien Broner told y'all what I told y'all during quarantine, what I told y'all during our lockdown. You know what I mean? But no one wants to listen to me because y'all waiting on New Year's Day. Y'all waiting for the ball to drop. Oh man, now I gotta react. Oh, I ain't got my earthquake kit. How the hell you live in Los Angeles and don't have an earthquake kit? How the hell you live in Louisiana and don't have sandbags? How the hell you live in Louisiana and don't have a what do you call those things? A generator. How the hell you own a house and don't have a generator? Because you're waiting on the ball to drop on New Year's Day. You're too busy want to react. Democrats always react. Oh, we got to vote. Oh, we need public safety. No, protect your own community. Be proactive in your own community. Damn, it's not that hard. You think the government, y'all waiting for the government to save those kids? No, you take the first 2 steps. And then your neighbor gonna jump in. And then your neighbor's gonna jump in. Your neighbor's gonna jump in. That's the reality of this. The government ain't thinking about you. Every politician makes what 180 in Los Angeles. They make $180,000-$200,000 a year. How the hell we pay a public servant $200,000 a year? They get paid more than teachers. Come on, y'all, make this make sense. They got the power and the money. First you get the money, then you get the power. What you need in life, money, power, respect. Oh man, when that came out, sheesh. Let me tell you, that was the shit. Century Club. So I told y'all to say this, man. It's on y'all. You can believe what you want to believe. Like I said in the last video, you can call me a coon. I don't give a fuck. You can call me anti-black. I don't care. I don't want to be pro-black. I don't want to be a part of your group because your group marches and votes and expects and gets nothing. I get results. You know what I mean? I talk to gangbangers every day. I put my money where my mouth is every single day. I got a film and I probably got 20 black people working with me. They have their own business. I didn't sign them like Al Haymon to a 360 deal. I said, you mind working with me on my project today? Sure. You get what I'm saying? I didn't sign them to a 360 deal. They their own business and I'm paying them to work. Paying them. I'm not asking them to work for free. So go figure, man. I put my money where my mouth is, man. How about you? How the hell people criticizing people about being black? Your mama and daddy made you black. People want to be more black than the next man. Impossible. It's about integrity levels and honesty level. You can't be more black. You can have more integrity. They talk about black code, man. Where is the code, man? If y'all taking checks, where's the code? I don't take checks. The last check I took was 2007. And I said, I'll never let the same people feed me, starve me. I was teacher of the year. Yeah, man. And it was a numbers game. And they said, Fred, you're last to hire, first to get fired. Don't care how great you are. It's just a strictly numbers game. I said, cool. No big deal. I never looked back. I never turned into a pillar of salt. Nope. Never, ever. So y'all better take this game. People just YouTubers, man. Tell them to post. Tell them, because it's not voting that's going to get us out of this. It's economics. I want people to post how many jobs they've created in their community. Let's do a how many jobs you've created challenge. How about that? Let's do that. How many jobs have you created in the past year? I wonder how many jobs if I sat down and really thought, at least 100. I ain't lying. At least 100. Whether it was for one day or at least 100 jobs I know I have. Isn't that crazy? Huh. And people online talking about Black Lives Matter. No, it's about economics, man. It's about recycling the dollar in your community, man. People too afraid to do what's right, to do what's real. You know what I mean? So do what's right, man. And How many jobs have you created? How much money have you recycled in your community? I'm gonna show y'all May 19th. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see this film. May 19th. Go back and watch 9 Wives. Go look at the behind the scenes footage. Look how many people was in it. Look how many jobs I created with that. Cameraman, lighting, man, PA had 2 PAs, makeup artists, actors, 10 to 12 actors and actresses. I rented the studio. A black owner, the studio, intentionally sought him out. Man, y'all online arguing about being pro-black. Man, get the hell. How many jobs you created? That's the real. What's the levels of your integrity? And how many jobs have you created? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Isn't that what you vote for? How many jobs they create this month, right? How many jobs did Biden create this month? How many jobs you created this month? How much money have you invested in your community? Show me. That's what I wanted. Y'all show me. Y'all ain't nothing but fake, man. Y'all phony. Phony, I tell you. Phony. Phony. Phony, 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 phony. And shout out to the people that do it, man. I respect you. You're admirable. Thank you, because it's important. Shout out to the people in the barbershops who give out free haircuts, who discount the haircuts, who put the moms and dads on payment programs. Shout out to the plumbers. Shout out to the teachers, the lawyers, the doctors, the secretaries that's out there doing God's work in their community. The coaches, the security guards, the crosswalk lady, the crosswalk man. I salute y'all and I say thank you for doing the work in the community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so important. I understand the importance of it. But these people who just argue online, show me your community work. Show me. Show me. You can post it on my channel. Show me. Send it to me. That's what I'm gonna just start saying. Show me your community work, dog. Show me how black you are. Since you judge people on how black they are, show me how black you are. Show me your community work. Show me how many jobs you created. You know what I mean? Show me your beautiful family, man. You know, that's important. Do you live with your family? You know what I mean? Show me. Like, I'm really interested in this shit. You know what I mean? Or were you selfish and got a divorce? Because part of a divorce is really selfishness. When you chose your needs over your family's needs, you couldn't, what's that C word? Maybe compromise or come to an agreement with your spouse or husband or wife. You know what I mean? Show me. You need a lawyer to separate. You need a lawyer or the court system to tell you what to do with you've worked so hard for. They're going to take anywhere between 5 and 15% of what you've worked hard for to the duration of your relationship. And y'all can't come to an agreement when y'all got kids. You go to the courts. Come on, y'all. Are you serious? Why would you go to the courts? You ain't going to the courts. Y'all know what you got. You going to open it up to the courts. Now you got to pay taxes on it. Wow. Now you got to pay the lawyer. Now you got to pay the court fees. And now the government knows everything you own because she's going to expose the secret money that you're making, or he's going to expose the third income you didn't report. Y'all need this system. Y'all really dependent upon this system. That's the problem. Y'all arguing about being black. Who's black and you only see your kids on the weekend? When was the last time you picked your son or daughter up from school? When was the last time you brought them lunch? When was the last time you took the day off to be an asset at your child's school? We're spending way too much time on telling people what they should and shouldn't be. And when people like me tell the truth and do the work in the community, y'all talking. I ain't heard none of y'all donate to my backpack giveaway. Was it the 5th year? Huh? Where the donations at? Y'all talking. Matter of fact, don't donate. Do a bigger one in your community. Deal. Let's do that. Nah, you won't do that. Because you ain't got the heart for it. You just a complainer online. You're really a piece of crap. That's what you are. I've created over 100 jobs, man. And I'm not bragging because I'm going to do more. The production is going to get bigger and bigger. This film is bigger than 9 Wives. It costs more than 9 Wives. You'll see. You'll see the production. You'll see the actors and actresses that are working with me on this project. Y'all fucking cowards, man. I realized that over the years. Y'all just talking. Just talking. And then you're going to pray and have blind faith. That's what it is. How about you donate a backpack? Because y'all know I'm out there every year. Rain, sleet, or snow. Fred is out there every year giving away free haircuts and backpacks every year in my son's name. Was it the 5th year? Yeah, 5th year. And I've created jobs. And I work every day with gang members. I cleaned up a whole alley. Didn't call the city. I pay over 6 figures in taxes every year. Didn't call the city. I don't depend on them. Y'all depending on the government that don't care about you. The government is doing what it's supposed to do. And y'all think it's going to change for you because you got 1 vote? You got hope? We had a black president for 8 years. And guess what? Chicago's still out here with the Dracos. California still got Bloods and Crips and essays. New York led the nation in COVID. You think the density in New York is by accident? No, it's not by accident. The higher the number of people, the lower the value of jobs. Don't you get it? It's going to keep the underworld. It's going to keep the people impoverished. America can't control the government. They can close their borders. They don't want to close their borders because they want cheap labor. They want you to get sick and die. They want you to compete for that security job at that liquor store. Yeah, that's what they want. They want us competing against one another. All we got to do is be. I don't compete with my neighbors. I don't. Whatever they need, I'm going to help them. I don't compete. It ain't no competition. I may have the biggest house on this block. Maybe. I think I do. It means nothing to my neighbors. It doesn't. Y'all fall for it. Y'all fall for the Floyd Mayweather impact. The jewelry, the chains, how big your house is. That don't supersede integrity. That don't supersede being of service to your community. What Deontay Wilder say? It's your service. You know, even Muhammad Ali said your service determines how big your home is in heaven or something like that. I don't know, something like that. You know? What we gonna do, man? We out here talking. But show me the facts, y'all. Show me your car facts. I don't know what it is. You know why I'm talking like this? Because I'm writing this script. I'm writing this script and I'm reading my son the autobiography of Malcolm X. So I'm really, really locked in. I'm so locked in, it's ridiculous. I'm super locked in. And I like this space that I've been locked in for about 1.5 years, man, for real. The growth has been immeasurable, you know, and believe it or not, it's up to you. I don't care. We got to get better. You know, it's just that important. So good luck. I wish you well. To all the haters that say I'm hating on Al Haymon, I don't give a fuck. I really don't, man. I appreciate all the videos that y'all send me, and man, I really appreciate it. And I appreciate, you know, it serves me well. And I say things people are afraid to say. I s- I s- I know on the other end of vulnerability is a seed growing. It's a seed germinating. The only way the seed can vulnerability is the crack in the ground where the rose grows from the concrete. Did y'all know that? Y'all trying to be hard. Y'all want to be gangbangers. Y'all think your masculinity is in your fist. You think your masculinity is in your scowl. Your masculinity is in how great your children becomes. That's masculinity. You want to keep it a buck. Masculinity is not letting another man in your household, whether it's through checks or physical. That's what masculinity is. Getting the job done. That's what masculinity is. You think masculinity is in the tone of a man's voice. Get the job done. That's what it is. And Adrien Broner is just telling his truth. And y'all not going to believe him. And it's okay. Don't believe him. But more fighters going to come out. You know what I mean? More and more fighters going to come out. And everybody's suing everybody. The Ticket Man didn't get his money from Al Haymon. Logan Paul didn't get his money from Al Haymon. The people from Waddell and Reed sued Al Haymon. Everybody's wants money from Al Haymon. You think that's by accident? But y'all waiting for the ball to drop on New Year's. You're waiting. I don't need to wait. You tell me one time, I do my research, I'm gonna believe you or not believe you. Y'all don't do your research. Y'all just read titles. You know, but at the end of the day, show me your community service, man. I want to give you a round of applause for your community service. That's what I want to do. I don't care if you don't like me. I want you to do your community work. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers working 14 hours a day. Come on, man. Cut the shits. And then you get online and say, I'm giving you the keys to life. You won't see me sweating. You'll never see me clock. I mean, I'm not gonna say it because I have no shame in going to McDonald's and starting over. I'm just keeping it a buck. I have no shame in being an Uber driver or nah. Nothing is below me or above me. Nah. Where I come from, I slept in a Toyota Previa. Shit. Are you kidding me? Ain't nothing below or above me. I'll take any job until I get on my feet and make it pop. You know what I mean? But I won't stay there. That's the guarantee. That's what I can guarantee. I won't stay there. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people that's out there getting it, man. Shout out to the people that absolutely believes in community and knows how to build community. Is not stuck on that Black Lives Matter. Put your fists in the air. No, man. That don't get it done. It hasn't worked. Tell me a group that has worked. The Nation of Islam hasn't worked. Black Lives Matter hasn't. Show me one that has worked. Show me one that didn't need the government to step in. Nation of Islam gets checks. Your Christian church gets tax credits. Show me show me a group that doesn't need the government aid, and I'll wait. Exactly. I pay taxes. My taxes is what a lawyer gets paid, and I don't depend on the government. No, I don't. No, I don't depend on them. Do I need them? I'm not saying I don't need them. And do I have to go to the DMV? Do I have to go to courts for my tenants and stuff like that? But outside of the minimum of what I have to do, I don't depend on them. Nah, you was too selfish. You was too selfish, man. You went and fucked another girl. I'm talking to men now. You went and fucked another girl and lost your family. You didn't make enough money to support your family, and now you see your kids once a week. And you online. You got the nerve to be online and you only see your kids once a week, nigga? For real? You mean to tell me you don't go on their school lunch break to go see your child? You mean to tell me you work too far from your child's school to get there? For real? You mean to tell me you late on Saturday to get to your child's game because you want to fuck another girl? For real? You mean to tell me you couldn't sit down with your girl and say, you know what? I want to keep this family together. I know we're not working out, but can we make some adjustments in this relationship? You're not man enough to sit your woman down and talk like that, like a man? Ah, you want to hide, huh? You want to hide and lose your family over a piece of pussy? Because you're not earning enough money? Because your woman is overworked? Oh, man. What's wrong with you? And then you got the nerve to come online? For real? For real? What type of man are you? How the hell you only see your son on the weekend? I never understood that shit. Ain't no way in hell I'm just gonna see my son on the weekend. I've adjusted my whole life. Don't you know? I fucking hustled my whole 30s so I can pick my son up from school and my daughter up from school every day. I hustled. Sacrifice. That's a Nipsey song, right? Don't you know that? Don't you know I don't chase money? Nah. You big man. That's that Plies. You know, I'm not doing that. I don't want a $5 million job. I want peace. I want to pick my son up every day and brush that shit because he's been sitting in front of a teacher for 8 hours. I don't want him forever living with the ideals of a woman that doesn't really love him. I want him to expand my ideals and take him to a whole nother level. So you mean to tell me a teacher indoctrinates your child 5 days a week and you don't intercept it until Saturday morning? And you live 30 miles away from your child? And y'all mad at Kanye for living across the street? Shit. Are you kidding me? I would buy the house across the street too. But you cheated on your baby mother, your wife. And now you've agreed to see your child once a week and you're mad at the child support. What? You had to go to court? You wasn't man enough to communicate how much. Why the fuck do a man gotta go to court to pay for his child? She don't trust you enough? She don't trust you enough that she gotta go to court and get child support payment? That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you understand that? You need the government. Yeah, you need like the Nation of Islam need the government. Like your Christian church need that nonprofit status or tax exempt status. Yeah, that's it. You think the parishioners are paying for your paid for Elijah Muhammad's Cadillac and private plane and Louis Farrakhan's Rolls Royce and Pastor Williams from Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church? You think the parishioners pay for that? Nah, it's the government funding from the programs, man. You think that Wednesday night outreach is paid for by the parishioners? No, that's government funding, y'all. It's tax exempt. Silly rabbit. You think that free food program is from the parishioners? No, y'all crazy, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. Anyways, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Adrien Broner. You know what I mean? And feel free. If you guys want to yeah. Here's the thing. Sometime this summer, we doing a nationwide give back day. Yeah, we doing it. And the barbershop is putting it on. We got 2 cities, or we got 3 cities already. We got Austin. No, we got 2 cities, Austin and LA. Oh yeah, it's big time. Yeah, we moving like that. Yeah. And to all my haters, I want to see you. I want to see you join in. Are you gonna be too busy that day, huh? That's the one day you get to see your child. That's the one day a week you get to see it. That's so full of shit. I never understood that. See, I come from that. And I'll be damned if I let that shit happen. You let a piece of pussy and lack of money get in between you and the relationship of your child? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? I don't get it. You mean to tell me you can't make $1,500 online reselling shit? For real? You mean to tell me you don't have the moxie to be a middleman in your hood? Hey, what you need, neighbor? What you need? I'll go get it for you. I'm just gonna put 10% on it. Yeah, that's fine. No big deal. You can't hustle? What? Are you kidding me? Wow. That's crazy. Damn. Man. Damn. Yeah, I know I touched a nerve because I worked hard not to be that man. Bust my ass not to be that man. Don't you understand that? I bust my ass not to be that man. I ain't lying. Dre and I are best friends. It's nothing we haven't been through or afraid to go through. Together. Be a fucking team. She'll tell you right now. Ain't nothing separating us from these kids. Nothing. Nothing. But y'all motherfuckers, for a piece of pussy, you jeopardize your family? What? Because you can't make an extra $1,200 to relieve the pressure in your household, you lose your family? For real? Damn. You got to go to court and get sanctioned to pay a certain amount of child support? You couldn't sit down with the woman and say, I'll give you $1,300, $1,400 a month and I'll take them 4 days a week. What? And I'm going to get this apartment that's a mile away while I look for another home? Are you serious? You couldn't do that? For real? Man, I vowed not to be that man. I ain't lying. I've literally worked on myself so much that I'm not going to be that man. My child will never have a stepdaddy. Never. 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 And I mean that. Never. Never have a stepdaddy. Never. That's the worst thing that could happen to me. Y'all motherfuckers, for a piece of pussy, you've allowed it because you were weak. Man, for a piece of pussy. Damn, you lost your kids for a piece of pussy. Damn. When you put that in perspective, you see how dumb you are. Damn. Barbershop conversations, man. Adrien Broner, I salute your courage, man. I salute your courage. More fighters will begin. I said summer 2022, right? It's going to be a long summer. It's going to be a long summer. And to all my haters, I'm doing a nationwide give back. Probably the weekend after the 4th of July. So around about the 13th, if there's not a big fight. So I'm going to schedule it around where there's not a big fight. There's like medium-sized fights that way. You know, people aren't traveling and stuff. And we're gonna do a nationwide give back. We're gonna do 20 cities. We're gonna do minimum 20 cities. Watch what I say. And watch, your favorite fighter's gonna join in. Watch what I say. For real. Watch what I say. Barbershop conversations, man. This the realest shit ever, man. This the realest shit ever, man. Don't let nothing. I don't give a fuck if you hate me. Don't let nothing get in between you and your kids, man, and your family. Nothing. No pussy. If you want pussy, sit your girl down. She gets it. Yeah, it hurts a little bit. And tell her it's not her. It's real. It's not her. It's the animal kingdom. I'm a mammal. And if you ain't got the money, talk to her. Have conversations. Give me 6 months. I'm going to get it done. Give me 6 months. Y'all niggas moving in silence, afraid to communicate. Come on, man. Where they do that at? Don't lose your family, man. Don't lose your family over nothing. Your kids should be with you for nothing. And then you're going to go get another woman with kids? And then your baby mama's going to get another man with kids? Where they do that at? So now you got 4 people struggling. Instead of y'all busting y'all ass together, getting it done. Now you got confused kids, stepdaddy, mommy. Who is he? You know what I mean? Life is unfair. Then you spending more time with your stepkids. How guilty do you feel? You got to spend more time with your stepkids because you got a new woman. Oh, it's just cyclical, man. It's just cyclical. Stick to your family. Don't conform to these groups, man. Don't fall in the habit and think that group is more important than your family, man. What they call it, the nuclear family is so important. Some people say it's God. But I'm going to teach y'all something. If you made it this far in the video, put we are one. The hashtag we are one. This is important. And I need you guys to fully grasp and understand this shit. No one's ever told y'all this. When you procreate, the person you must procreate got to be a God. Because man is created in the image of God. So in order for man was made in the image of God, the woman you procreate, you must see them as a God so you can procreate and create a God. Because if you do not procreate and that woman isn't a God, you don't create a God. It's simple. You're going to get a divorce. And then Satan's going to do his part. And then you're only gonna see your child once a week. And guess what that badass kid in the school gonna convince your daughter to do? Go to the bathroom with him. Don't you understand that shit? And then he gonna convince your little son walking home from school to steal a 25-cent bag of potato chips, and he don't get caught. So you know what he gonna do when he get 13? He gonna go on the Target now. And then he gonna get caught by loss prevention. And now he got to go to court at 13. He gonna get away at 13, but when he gonna do it, he gonna steal a car at 17, and now he got time. Yeah, that's the realities of this shit. Now we got, instead of a nuclear family, now we got 5 or 6 kids with stepdaddies and stepmoms. I'm not saying it's bad because I had a really good stepdad. But I would have preferred my biological dad. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. And now the kids, because y'all use the court system to get a divorce and put him on a child support payment schedule. Now you got to see the parent that you don't live with through the lens of more than likely the mother. And now you grew up resenting the father. Oh, your daddy ain't shit. And she don't even got to say it. Oh, your daddy ain't got it. Oh, don't worry about asking him. You know, little subtle shit like that. Oh, he ain't coming. He ain't got to say he ain't shit. But now you don't believe in your father. And where you going to get the masculinity from? A coach who has his own kids? Who's just volunteering once a week? Thank God I had a coach, but they're not obligated to do it. Don't you understand that? You know who's obligated to do it? The mother and the father. Man, shit. Barbershop conversations, man. Shit. I said a lot in this video. I didn't know this video was going there, but I love y'all all the same. May 19th, I got a hell of a film coming out. 9 Wives is out right now. Click the link below. And Adrien Broner. And I guess I was right about Al Haymon all this time. Now what you gonna do now? Now y'all got to backpedal, right? I'm gone, man. Peace.